What is COVID-19? COVID-19 is the most recently discovered infectious disease caused by the coronavirus, but this new virus and disease it caused were unknown before the outbreak was in China. COVID-19 is currently a pandemic that affects many countries around the world. Possible solutions. The first is the World Health Organization should create a vaccine against this virus. The second is the treatment must be created out to be able to deal with this virus, just as they do with cancer, only that it will be different since the disease is different. How is COVID-19 spread? A person can contract COVID-19 from contact with another who is infected with the virus. The disease is spread mainly from person to person. Through droplets that are thrown out of the nose or mouth of an infected person when coughing, sneezing, or talking. These droplets are relatively heavy, don't go very far, and fall quickly to the ground. A person can get COVID-19 if they breathe if droplets for a person infected with the virus. These droplets can land on objects and surfaces around the person, such as tables, knobs, or railings. So other people can become infected if they touch those objects or surfaces and then touch their eyes, nose, or mouth. Possible solutions. We must keep a distance of 1.5 meters from people. We could sanitize our hands all the time. We could also avoid touching our faces so often. And we should wear masks all the time to avoid catching ourselves and others. How does COVID-19 affect world trade? The COVID-19 pandemic represents an unprecedented distribution to the global economy and trade, as it caused the contraction of production and consumption around the world. Possible solutions. They could make a protocol to be able to export and import merchandise. Second is they should reduce the amount of products to export and import in order to have greater control of the merchandise. When did 40 start in Mexico and when will it end? The quarantine began on March 2020 with the hope that it will end on April 30 of the same year. But this didn't happen since people didn't follow the indications given by the government. So the quarantine within the traffic light is green. Currently we are in red, therefore everything depends on us. If we respect the quarantine possibility, everything can return to normal. Possible solution. We must try not go out so much and not organize events for more than 10 people to avoid the increase in infections. We must take the necessary measures to avoid being infected, and we have to avoid physical contact with persons regardless of whether they are our family. Where has the COVID-19 impacted the most? Without a doubt, COVID-19 has affected everything from health to economy. It says that the countries most affected by COVID-19 are the poor countries, since they cannot complete with the quarantine because they need to leave their house to go to work and be able to take money home to support themselves. Therefore, these countries are the most likely to have the highest number of infections and have a very long economy. Possible solutions. Rich countries could provide support to poor countries, either financial support such as food and basic necessities. How many Mexican people have lost their jobs due to COVID-19? Of the 13.6 million people, 11.9 lost their jobs due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and only 42.3% believe that they will return to work when the health contingency ends. According to the INEGI survey, in 13.4% of the households, some members lost their jobs as a result of the health crisis, and in 16.1% of the household, the income has decreased during the contingency. Possible solutions. Unemployed people could find another way to generate income, such as starting to sell things that they can make themselves. They should also look at a job where people don't need as much contact or work from home. Who are the people who can most easily get COVID-19? Symptoms of COVID-19 can vary greatly. Some people have no symptoms at all, while others get so sick that they eventually need mechanical assistance to breathe. The risk of dangerous COVID-19 symptoms can increase in older people and also in people of any age who have other serious health problems, such as heart or lung health conditions, weakened immune system, extreme obesity, or diabetes. This is similar to one is seen with other respiratory illnesses such as influenza. Possible solution. People with any of these diseases must take care of themselves much more than those who are not sick. They should try to go as little as possible. They could also take antivirals that help reduce the risk of contracting COVID-19.